Hey there, Team 3XE. So I'm finally getting to this. It has just been a hectic weekend and trying to just change some things up personally and focus on one thing at a time, stay committed to the things that I've committed to, and not be in 800 places at 800 different times. And then at the end of the day, just absolutely be okay with whatever I got to and whatever I didn't get to. And it's producing a lot less stress in my life. I would say that for sure. But it just means that certain things get kind of put by the wayside, like this call. So I'm so sorry that it's taken me a while to get this to you. But I did want to just talk about a couple of things and want to make this quick. So if you are watching this or if you're sitting and watching this, get out a piece of paper and a pen. I want you to take away some items. Basically, I'm hoping that you kind of walk away from this with quite a few to-dos. I've actually been reading this book by Richard Branson, who's like the owner of Virgin Records, Virgin Airlines, Virgin Mobile, Virgin Hotels, Virgin Money. And the one thing, or one of the things that he accredits to his success is his constant and diligent note-taking. He takes notes on everything, and he prides himself on being a listener to his employees, number one, and to his customers, number two. So I think that the best way to take notes is to literally write down the key points, like everything that you're hearing, kind of write it down, jot it down, but then have a separate page of to-dos, like big takeaways, things that are like huge aha moments. And you're like, yep, I got to think about that more later. I want to do that. I want to incorporate that. So you have a separate list over here of like definitely things that I want to do. So that's kind of how I suggest you take notes. But okay, so I want to talk about so many different things. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So first of all, August, it's Team Cup month. And I have reached out to some of you, mostly some newer coaches, to get you onto a team. And then I've reached out to some of the leaders on our team about formulating their own teams. This is basically, Team Cup is a bunch of coaches on teams who battle for the most points by helping people get started on programs with challenge packs and Shakeology. So coaches who are in the Team Cup, just so you know, make 10 times more money than those who are not. So your first to-do item is to get on a cup or form your own team. It's time to start flexing your leadership muscles and step up and start leading your own team. So there's 5 coaches total that can be on one team. It's 1 point, one team cup point. Say that 60 times. 1 point for every Success Club point. And then you get 3 points for each rank advancement, as well as your coach does as well. So this is a great time for you to go Emerald or Diamond. So there's all different types of prizes because it is the month of the Olympics. They're doing a Team USA baseball hat for Tier 1 prize. Tier 2 prize are Country Heat shirts. Tier 3, which I think is like 15 Success Club points or 15 overall Team Cup points, is a Beachbody skateboard. Hello, who doesn't want that? Like, I don't even skateboard, but I want one. Then the top 10 teams get an Apple Watch. I want that too. And then the number 1 person gets a trip out to Los Angeles to the Beachbody headquarters. You get a celebrity workout with a trainer. You get your name put onto the Team Cup trophy, your team name etched into it. So you get to meet Carl Deichler and Jeff Hill and probably tons of Beachbody super trainers. But all in all, it's just a great way to rally your teams and get them feeling good, get them into doing the daily habits every single day. That is the point of Team Cup. Okay? So reach out, post in our team page. If you need a team, reach out to me, reach out to your upline. We will get you on a team. If you want to form your own team and you're having trouble finding people, reach out to me. I know tons of people that aren't within our group here that are still Beachbody coaches that have teams that are going to be looking for people too. So it's a great way to meet other Beachbody coaches as well. But if you want to participate, we can get you on a team. Okay? Next, so Summit. You've heard us all talk about it so much. Summit is next week, people. I'm so excited. I just want to make you aware of a few things. I really wish you all were coming with me, honestly. If you are not going, it is just a good opportunity for you to really try to stay plugged into social media. There will be numerous announcements for you to take and share with your own audience about things that are coming out, new workouts, new things to be excited about. Share with your customers, people who are already working with you. There's new product and new things that will be announced. This summit is also a time, I know last year for me, when I had the most amount of coaches sign up because they see all this excitement, they see things happening, they see, if you're at Summit, they see you posting about it. They want in on the fun. So make sure that you're sharing and making yourself a part of the hype as much as possible. This is definitely one of those opportunities for you to really show how fun this opportunity is. It's all about having fun, getting fit, and living life to the fullest. Also, big thing is Summit sign up for 2007 will usually open while we're at Summit. So the moment that I hear that it is announced, I want your number 2 item for you to write down is just go ahead and sign up for next year. Just do it. Because the one way for you to commit to Beachbody for another year is to just go ahead and sign up for Summit, like right when it opens up. It's the cheapest. You're committing yourself to, you got a full year to figure it out and make it work. It's like $125 to sign up. Just do it the moment that it's announced, all right? I want a big group of us to go next year, to be together, to experience this together. I want you to be there. And this is just going to ensure your continued success, is just committing to be there and involved next year. Okay, Super Saturday. Since a lot of us are not going to be at Summit this year, there's always the upcoming Super Saturday, which is, I believe, August 6th. So it's the Saturday after Summit. As with anything, you've got to be surrounded with like-minded people. People who are doing the same thing as you, facing the same struggles as you, and your cup needs to be filled. You need to feel fulfilled. You need to be with people that are doing the same thing. So make a commitment to be at Super Saturday right now. It's only a couple of hours. I think I've sent an invite to all of you. August 6th. So just kind of continue to keep an eye out for more details. I believe we are starting at 11:30 or noon. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's going to be a recap of Summit. We're going to be hanging out with other coaches. We're going to be doing our Shakeology stuff. This is an opportunity for you to invite your prospect coaches to be a part of this hype as well. And then I think we have a master trainer coming to teach us a Country Heat workout. That is a big deal. So if anybody wants to come try a Country Heat live workout, this is an opportunity to invite them to that as well. That's going to be super cool. I mean, you guys, seriously, you need to be there. So make a commitment to be there. Okay. Speaking of Country Heat, this is like coming out next week, you guys. It's available for purchase on the 27th of July. I don't know if they're going to be offering specials, challenge pack specials, but if we're all kind of still behind on challenge pack success club points for this month, boom, July 27th, I think we're going to be able to start selling Country Heat challenge packs. So Start promoting it in your own way right now. It may not be a workout for you, but it may be a way for you to tap into another side of the business. Those people that can't really do those intense workouts, this is going to get them moving, but it's going to introduce them to Shakeology, which is really what we want, and to introduce them to the diet. So start promoting it in your own way. Post pictures, make it unique, personalize it. Get a cowboy hat on. Take a picture of you with a cowboy hat and post a picture. I mean, come on, let's make it fun. This is going to be great. This is an opportunity for you to get moms, dads, aunts, uncles involved in what you're doing, because they think, oh, it's too high impact, I can't do that. No, Country Heat is for everybody. I suggest specifically running like a test group specifically for Country Heat. If you want to do it all together, I am more than willing to do that. I'm definitely promoting it as an exclusive test group for, a certain number of people. Who's thinking about starting it sometime mid-August. Make it exclusive. We can give away prizes. So if we want to do that, let's do that. But kind of be thinking about it. And if you're interested in doing some sort of co-hosting of a test group, reach out to me. I mean, I'm cool with it. So let's definitely do that. All right. Monday night, tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, we are doing what's called a backstage pass. And I think most of you have been invited to this, but this is for everybody in Jalene's downline, right? This is an opportunity, again, that Jalene is creating for us. She's put this whole thing together, this whole system, and it is like working. So what it is it really gives our customers sort of a view into what a challenge group is like. So we share successes that people have had from challenge groups. It's just a 1-hour live interactive event where we'll post questions and then people can interact and ask questions. We'll answer questions. They win prizes, and then we just like ask them at the end of it, okay, who's ready to commit? Who's going to do it? Who's doing the 21-day fix? You guys should be inviting all of your prospects to this. Some of them will come, some of them will not come, but it's just a great opportunity for you to get in front of them. You can plan to be involved in the group too and answer their questions while they're interacting. I'm going to be watching. Dante, Jalene's going to be in there, but it's just, if you do invite people, it's great that once there's a post, then you can tag your people that you've invited. Hey, Joe. Hey, Jack. Hey, look at this. Like I said, there's going to be prizes. It's going to be a lot of fun. People are seeing huge amounts of success from these backstage passes. So this is open for you to participate, and it's just another way for you to generate some enthusiasm and help some more people get started. Okay. That is it. So I want to talk a little bit about the roadmap to Diamond that I talked a little bit about when I first announced this call. So I've been working with a select group of you who have said to me that you're interested in becoming Diamond by the end of this year. And I have given them some assignments, and I thought I would share with you what those assignments are and why I think it's important. So the first thing I asked them to do was to get out a pen and paper and write out the answers to these questions. So I'd like to challenge you to do that. And here are the questions. So number one, what do you like about coaching? Why do you like it? What do you like about it? List them all out, whatever it is. Do you like the positive atmosphere? Do you like the fact that you make a little bit of extra money? Do you like the fact that it forces you to work out, that you have higher accountability? List out all the reasons why you love what you do, okay? Number two, what are some typical objections you hear when you invite people to the coaching opportunity? Oh, it's a pyramid scheme, or how much is it to start? I don't have a lot of money, and I'm not in shape yet. I don't think I can be a coach right now. Write down all of those typical objections that you hear. I want you to also think about when you first started as a coach, or when someone invited you to be a coach. What were your fears? What were some of the things that you were nervous about? Maybe you were nervous that you wouldn't have any friends. You wouldn't have anybody who would sign up with you or work out with you. List those out. Okay? Just pausing here for a little drama. Okay. Last of all, I want you to list out some of the successes that you have had ever since you became a coach. So if you've rank advanced, if you've lost 10 pounds, if you've met some great friends that you never knew you would have met, if you've reconnected with some great friends, if your relationship with your spouse has gotten better, I want you to list all of those out. Okay, so those are the 4. What do you like about coaching? What are the objections you hear? What are the fears that you had when you first started? And what are the successes that you've had? I'm asking my people to do this because, number 1, after you've made out that list, you have like a ton of social media posts, because now these are great posts about coaching for you to start inviting people into a glimpse into your world, a glimpse into the coaching opportunity. These are some great social media posts. You can address what you like about coaching. You can address typical objections, because you know people are reading your posts now because you're doing something different. So why not start addressing their objections now? Address their fears. Go ahead and throw out there that, oh, when I first started, I thought I would never have anybody have an interest in me. But what I found out was blah, 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 whatever. And then sharing your successes, or sharing your coach's successes, specifically, or sharing your challenger's successes and correlating that to how rewarding it is to be a coach. So you've got some good social media posts there, right? Also, as you are inviting people to become a coach, because to get to diamond, the only way you're going to get to diamond is you literally do have to be inviting people. And it is tough. But I'm going to explain to you that you're inviting people not to have them say yes, right? They're not going to say yes the first time. Usually you've got to invite them like 3 to 4 to 10 times. Some of you are coaches. Hello. It's just me like 10 times asking. I won't name any names, Jamie. Yes, it's you. No, I'm just kidding. It took a lot of time for some of you to become coaches. So you just have to throw the invitation out there. I'm going to come into that a little bit more. But the reason why I want you to write all this stuff down is because these objections come up all the time, and I want you to know how to address them without thinking about it too much. All right? You have to get in the right mindset of what these people are thinking when you're inviting them, because all you're thinking of is, I need a coach, I need a coach, I need a coach. And I want you to be thinking about, okay, what are they thinking? Let's see, we've talked about our dogs, we've talked about our kids, we've talked about our job. She says she doesn't like her job and she needs some money. How can I position my invitation to look at this coaching opportunity in a way to make her feel like she's not going to make some weird investment and then never make all this money back? So I want you to think like your person thinks. Put yourself in their shoes. And by writing all this stuff out, writing out all the fears, writing out all the objections, you're putting yourself in their shoes. So I want you to think about, what was I worried about? What were my hesitations? You have to picture that when you are talking to these people, because they haven't bought into the lifestyle yet. You hadn't bought into the lifestyle. Most of you didn't buy into the lifestyle completely until like month 2 or month 3 of being a coach, right? It takes a while for you to completely buy in. You're totally skeptical. So you just have to help them work through the process by getting on the same level as them. And if you have your story for coaching and you know it, it's easier to consistently share it on social media. And with those, you are inviting to the opportunity, right? you just constantly have to be reminded why you're here and why you're doing this and why you have to do it every single day. It makes those tough times when you're like, oh, nobody's going to be a coach underneath me. It makes it easier. Which kind of leads me to, you really need to be tracking how many people you're inviting. And it really just make it a point to just invite one person a day. I don't know if this would be for you, but I thought of you because you're a really positive, upbeat person. You've been really great in my challenge group, and I would really love to have you as a coach on my team. Would you like some more information about this? You know, just something as simple as that. Constantly inviting people. And I want you to track it. I want you to write down who you invite. Because if you can see it on paper, because you're like, oh, it feels like I've been inviting so many people. And then you look on your piece of paper and you're like, oh, I've only invited 3 people. Okay, here come the statistics again, guys. For every 10 people you invite, only 1 person is going to say yes. So you need to see those 10 before you see that yes come through. Sometimes you'll see a yes after every 3rd person that you invite. And then sometimes it'll be 15 people. But it averages out. The law of average is every 10 people. So when you and I are having a conversation and you're like, I've invited so many people. And I say, how many people have you invited? Well, I've invited so many people. No, I want to know exactly how many people you've invited. Because if you've invited 100 people and not one person has said yes yet, well, then we can kind of hone in a little bit more on maybe it's the way that you're inviting, or maybe it's the way that you're connecting with these people. And I know better how to help you, because people want in on this opportunity. So we just got to make sure that we're presenting it the right way. So make sure we are tracking it, all right? Make a list of people that you're going to go after if that's how you want to do it. Or get a blank list and just write every single person. Also, don't put a lot of thought into who you're inviting, right? Those of you who are watching this right now, I'm going to tell you, probably almost every single one of you, Wawa specifically, you, never would have thought you would have come on board as a coach. So it just goes to show, like, the people that you don't think would come on as a coach are usually the ones that do. So don't put a lot of thought into it, all right? Just invite and be genuine about why you're inviting them to become a coach. I thought you would be great because I think you're cool and I want to spend more time with you. I want an opportunity to spend more time with you. And I think this would be great. You can make more money. You know, we could go on vacations together. I don't know. Be genuine. Like, I'm so excited that Wawa became a coach because I want to hang out with her and Jackson more. And now maybe we can go on vacations together. So that's really kind of cool. Those are all great reasons and genuine reasons why you should invite people. You should be genuine, right? But I want you to think about it as going for the no. And we've talked about go for no before, but if you're going for every 10 people that you invite, one person says yes. So if you get 9 no's, you know you're going to get a yes really soon. You're due for a yes. So think of it as going for no, okay? I think you'd be great for this coaching opportunity. No, it's not for me. Oh, okay, great. Thank you. There's your no. You're one step closer to a yes when you get that no, right? Just remember that when you invite someone to something, right? If it's an opportunity, it's like the business opportunity, it's a free group, it's a challenge group. I said this earlier, but the goal is not to get them to say yes the first time. The goal is to really for you to show your willingness to help them hit their goals, because you probably have already kind of talked to them about their goals. It shows that you're listening to them, that you truly care about them, and that you're serious about helping them and holding them accountable to what they told you, right? They said, oh my gosh, I'm looking for a way to make more money and have more fun and my life is horrible. Well, you should become a coach because this is just an amazing, my life has changed so much and this is the reason why. Like, oh, I don't think that sounds good. Oh, okay. Well, you're just doing what they told you that they needed in their life. So if you're genuinely helping them and you're constantly putting something in front of them, whether it's an invite to a free group or your challenge group or the opportunity, it just shows you care. You're not being an annoying salesperson. You truly care about that person, right? They're not going to say no, yes, or they're not going to say no. They are going to say no. Most of them are the first time. You have to keep putting it in front of them. All right. And just so you know, how do we get them to come out with those goals and those needs and those wants, right? That's forming, that's talking to, we don't just connect with them and say, and because all the It Works people do this, all the Thrive people do this, those, rap people, they do this. They're, you connect with them on Instagram and they're like, hey, do you want to try some of my wraps? No, we're not going to do that. We need to be like, hey, oh my gosh, thanks for connecting with me. I see that we have friends in common. You're friend with Trisha. I love Trisha. She is so funny. She's actually my cousin. How long have you known her for? Great. Where do you work? Like, do you work in Canton? Do you work at the hospital? Oh, okay, great. How long have you worked there? Do you like it? We're going to form them. We're going to talk to them. And then we want to get them, get out some of their goals, what they want to do in life, what they're trying to do in life, their fitness goals, get that out through the conversation, right? And just make sure, again, that when you're inviting people to the coaching opportunity, we need to be inviting them to those sneak peeks that we run. We need to be putting them in front of a business opportunity. We don't need to be telling them about the opportunity ourselves. We need to have them watch a video, or we need to have them watch a sneak peek or join that sneak peek. Let them watch videos and get all their questions answered first, so you aren't on the defense and you're like, well, it's like this, and then no. Get something in front of them to watch and then go back and answer questions, right? So that's kind of my tips about, getting yourself to diamond. You really need to think about your coach, why you like coaching, your fears, your objections. Get that all written out on paper. Do some self-evaluation, right? Coaching is not all sunshine and rainbows. Let's just be real about that. But it is about consistency. Consistency. Every single day you need to be doing the same things. There is no secret to this business. It is just about inviting with love, inviting with your heart, and always having the best of intentions. Okay? Thank you guys. Have a great rest of the day.